Okay, so we're gonna start this. Wait, where's Freddy? And where's
I
Dreamy?
oh
I don't know, but this boat's really, really making me spin. Oh,
Why am I panting? I'm
Freddy?
not tired. Hi,
What-
Dreamy, something happened with Dreamy. Dreamy was like bugging out, so I put
They were
Dreamy.
bugging out.
You remember their voice? Oh, well, you weren't. Their voice box was being a little bit weird earlier.
Yeah,
And,
they were like
I don't know.
talking like this. Oh, I want to give you a hug and everything. Yeah, I remember the
No,
voice.
that's their voice. Just they were I don't know. They were like cutting in and out earlier. So and then they were just glitching. So
Glitching? Just like Bonnie's
little bit.
glitching right now? What?
I don't think that water is good for your system.
Yeah, Bonnie, I think that's gonna be
And
really bad for you. Okay, I'll just get out there.
Anyways, Dreamy should be fine, but I took Dreamy back. So
Okay, well,
why
I
I'm
guess we could start the meeting without them.
Mhm.
So I guess, guys, what exactly are we gonna do with Brian? There seems to be so many things going on recently, and I don't know. It seems like Brian's gone to the dark side. The dark side is a force, is a pathway to many abilities. Sorry, I watched Star Wars recently. I just remember that line from Palpatine. Continue. Anyways,
right.
he's going into the dark side, which is not good for us. That's not who
Yeah.
Brian is. Something is affecting Brian, and we just need to find out exactly what it is. Well, I guess I don't know. I don't know. There's just too many things to think about. We have a lot of work to do in order to get, I guess, some results. The results? Yeah, to see how exactly we could deal with all of this. And we can't just be us. We need help. Well, then where do we start?
Well, okay. We can piece together things we already know. So, first things first. What do you think Gator found out
I don't know.
before? It had to be
Gator?
something important.
Of course, it was. It was something that Brian doesn't want us to know. Something he found out that made him lose his memories. Something
Yeah.
that we need to figure out what exactly that was. And in order to do that, we need to tell Moon that it's time for him to get Gator's memories now. We
Yeah,
can't
he was
wait any
supposed to
longer.
get that done weeks ago.
I know, but he wanted us to protect Helpy.
I know. Helpy's fine.
I think we need a ball push for him to do it.
Yeah.
That's one step. We need to find out exactly what Gator knows and what it changes for us knowing what it is. It could be something dangerous. It could be something... I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. But that's number one thing. And I guess, what would the second one be, you guys? Think.
Bonnie, do you remember when we had that conversation with Helpy the other day?
Conversation. Oh,
what is
yeah.
it?
Access denied. Access denied. Access
so-
denied.
We were left alone. Misun and Bonnie were left alone with Helpy for a little while, and we took it on our liberty to ask a few questions. And almost every single time we asked about Brian, Helpy replied with access denied. Access denied.
Access
But-
denied.
The thing that caught my attention the most, I think, was that when Bonnie asked, "Is Brian doing okay?" and Helpy was like, "Mentally, no. Emotionally, I don't know." Or something like that, and then physically, access denied. So I feel like that might tie into the fainting somehow. There's obviously something going on with his body, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be locked away.
Something to do with his body. Ever since the accident, ever since he's gotten the portal powers, he seems to be a lot different. Maybe it's all connected somehow. Maybe that's what Gator found out. Maybe Gator knows what exactly is going on with Brian. Maybe he knows that. Maybe that's the secret we need to find out.
Bingo.
It has to all be connected. There's no way. If Helpy was saying access tonight about Brian's health, but not everything else, then that has to be the answer. Something is going on with Brian's health that he doesn't want us knowing.
Yeah. Pretty much
That's-
anything that we've been curious about is locked away in Helpy. So there's... we're not getting help from Helpy. I know how redundant that sounds, but we're not. So...
Our only hope is Gator then, right? If our theory's correct.
I
And
guess
that's
so.
only if Moon actually decides to pull his weight and help us.
Exactly. But then we have to figure out exactly how to do it strategically. We can't just go in up in arms asking for it. And, and we have to be very secretive about it because Brian's always watching us. Always now.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
with all this new security bots and Gregory gone, it's going to be a lot more dangerous. And speaking
Cameras
of danger,
everywhere.
there might be one way that we might... Well, I don't know. But anyways, there's another thing we have to deal with.
Yeah.
Where's Molten been? Molten's been the one that's known how to deal with everything with Brian. I mean, Steve has a point. Molten Freddy's been with Brian since the beginning. And they actually have dealt more with them since than any of us.
You're
Exactly.
Right.
Oh,
Molten hasn't been seen in so long.
I know. I haven't seen Molten since I got back from being lost for months. I have no idea where he is.
I'm afraid he's been kidnapped. That's the worst fear I have right now.
Kidnapped?
Kidnapped?
By
Wait, how
who?
can... Yeah,
Who would take Molten?
The
someone
villains.
big will have... Villain?
Glitch Trap? Nightmare?
Glitch?
Oh, no.
You don't think?
Springtrap. All of them, whoever it is, one of them must have taken them.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh,
Could
no.
be even Nobi, but we even never see Nobi back ever again either. We need to figure out what exactly happened to him. And I feel like the only person who would know would be Springtrap. Okay, Steve, you're scaring me. What exactly you trying to say? We need to talk to Springtrap that's in Rockstar Freddy's body to find out if he knows anything about Molten Freddy. But
You're right.
how do you know Springtrap's never gonna help us? Springtrap hates all of us, especially Brian.
You might even lie to us.
They're gonna try to make a deal for them to let them get out.
Deal?
Deal?
What kind of deal?
I don't know. I mean, we could fake the deal too.
That is
We don't have to follow through. But I feel like Springtrap's the one that knows Molten the best. They've known each other for years.
Yeah, and we need to capitalize on this before Brian actually decides to put his foot down and actually deactivate him.
Oh my god, that's
Forever.
right. He is thinking about shutting him down forever because he doesn't think he can save Freddy.
I mean, we're lucky he hasn't done it already. So, I mean, yeah, we really should get on that. If
We're
we're
pressed for
going to do that.
time to do so many things, you guys.
Okay.
We have to be very strategic. Okay.
Be very careful, too. One wrong step and it could lead us to all more into a bigger hole.
Or worse, being thrown back into the portal.
Oh, no.
Don't think about that, Bonnie. Don't think about that. We have to just do it step by step, and we can't do it all alone. We need all the other animatronics in on this. Well, maybe some of them, not all of them. But for the most part, we need help. Can't do this all on our own.
Yeah, that means we're going to have to go get Sun and Chica back into good spirits again.
Yeah, and that's gonna be my job to get Chica to come back. Not be
I
how
don't
they
even
are
know who
now.
would help Sun, because it's not like Moon wants to help him. I mean, is anyone else close to Sun at all?
Not really.
Not that I can think of.
Uh,
I don't know. It's just a lot to deal with. We have to do this, you guys. Have to do this to save us. Yeah. There we go.
Big leap there.
I know. No, we just have to just figure out what exactly we have to do exactly and strategically. We also have to be meeting in different places. We can't be meeting here all the time in the sewer systems.
yeah,
Otherwise, Brian's gonna be suspicious of why we're down here.
yeah. If he checks our trackers and sees we're all here at the same time, he's gonna probably just bring one of us to the side and question us until something bad
Or
happens.
worse, lose our memories from it.
Yeah, yeah. That's.
Should we leave
I'm not
them
even
right
sure
now?
that's the worst case.
We should leave soon. Maybe we
Yeah,
can we can go to different spots in the pizzeria, but like spots that there's no cameras looking.
Right.
I mean, the upstairs, maybe? Our rooms?
Upstairs would work. What about Freddy Land? Freddy Land? I don't
Freddy
know.
Land.
I mean,
Ooh,
that might be a
no.
little unconspicuous, wouldn't it? I guess so, but we could also just blame it on a malfunction to go over there. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe, but I don't know.
I
It
got
might
lost
raise
there.
too much suspicion. I don't know. It might not be safe.
Mm,
I don't know. We just have to figure this all out soon. We have to first get Gator's memories back, okay? And then we have to figure out what exactly Gator knows and connect it to what help we said. And then we need to talk to Rockstar Freddy slash Springtrap and ask where Molten is. We have to get Molten back to help us deal with
We
Brian.
have to get the others back in the game. And we have to do this all quickly.
Before anything, before it's too late. And then also we have to, well, I didn't mention this part because it's going to be the hardest part out of all. We need to figure out a way to trap Brian.
Trap him?
Or put him to sleep or like and cry or something. Something where he can't do anything. If we keep on doing things that he says and he keeps doing things that he's gonna do, things aren't gonna look good, especially with his portal powers. Who knows what it could do?
Yikes. Okay.
You're
That's
right.
a big leap.
Whatever he's planning with Adrian, we gotta make sure that doesn't
Oh
happen.
no, I forgot all about Adrian. That's another can of worms. We have to figure out what are they doing to work together. That's another thing we have to figure out together, you guys. What is Brian working with Adrian to do in order to do whatever they're doing? So many do's in that sentence, but you understand what I mean. They're planning something big that no one's gonna like. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Maybe Gator knows that too. Maybe it's something if we find out.
Maybe. Who knows?
Well,
All I know is that if we
Okay.
find Molten, he can definitely help us.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So do we want to split up and take care of this, or do we want to do it one thing at a time?
We have to do it one thing at a time.
Okay.
Okay, we should probably head back now. It'll
Yeah. So
be too
Okay.
go
suspicious
find
if we're here
Moon
too
and
long.
Gator and take care of that first, I guess.
Sounds good. I'm just kind of scared, guys. I don't want to die. No one's
Don't
gonna
die,
die
Bonnie.
under my watch. I promise. I
I
promise.
hate sewer water.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
I'm glad we can't smell.
Okay, come on. Let's go.